Greetings from the Eccentric Man, and yes, it's finally here. The showcase of the French army of the Levant. And here we go, let's have a look. The Eccentric Man YouTube channel is kindly sponsored by Lost Ark Games in Stevenage. You can find them online and at 29 Marketplace Stevenage. Pop in and say hello. The infantry contingent of the Army of Levant for my project. So we've got 2 units of French Foreign Legion. They are veterans. Behind them we've got a unit of colonial troops, one behind each of the legion, and then in the centre we've got our commanders and we've got our tirailleurs with the red headwear, yeah. I can't pronounce the proper term, but we'll go with the headwear. So this is the infantry. That should sort me out quite nicely for the bolt action army. A little close up on them. The French Foreign Legion are artisan from North Star. Same with the officers. I think they're a bit of a mix between North Star and a Warlord. Plastic figures at the back are all from the Warlord French infantry box, so you can make them either the standard infantry or the colonial, and I've gone to the colonial side. And the second unit of colonial infantry, I've given them the Adrian helmets just to give them a little bit of a mix up to help me identify them on the table. So all done, and we'll move on to the artillery. Here we have the artillery and the armour. So what have we got? From left to right, we've got the R35, a little tank, 1-man turret, but it's got 8 armour all the way round. It's got a little anti-tank gun, so not too harsh. And then we got the 178 Panhard, which is the light anti-tank gun on the armoured car. Nice little model. And then next up we've got our mortar team. They are the resin figures painted up, both the observer and the artillery crew. Next along is the French Foreign Legion resin crew and a artillery piece, which should be a 75, but I've been told it's only a light anti-tank gun, so I need to find somewhere out there the model for the medium 75mm, but that's okay. We're good with that. We could do with that. Over on the far side, we've got our scratch-built crew for our light anti-tank gun. So they are from the French box, the French plastic box. So I've made the crew to fit the gun, which will work okay. And then the artillerymen for the French. A little chunky, but as they're not going to be up against anyone else, they're okay. And then we've got the resin again for the artillery crew, and I gave them the red hats for the Senegalese. So yeah, that's the heavy support. A little close up of the 3D breed resin printed Foreign Legion crew. Yeah, I did like these figures and they were quite nice to paint, but as I say, they're a little bit chunky in comparison to these. These are the French ones, which are scratch built to make the artillery, just to fit it in. The French artillery from the Warlord were the small metal ones. And then the last up is the mortar people. Yep, did enjoy these, and they do look good, I think. Well, I hope you enjoyed the showcase, and I'm hoping that I'll get them on the table before version 3 of Bolt Action hits the table. Yeah, it could be interesting because that's coming out in September. Pre-orders are in a couple of days. By the time this goes up, the pre-order may even be up. £35 for the hardback rulebook, Sounds pretty good to me. New starter army that's going to be in. Not sure what it's like. Had a little teaser of a picture of it. I'm hoping that this army will fit the bill. If not, I'll have to add a few more units in, won't I? Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eyes peeled for the next video. And the next video I think will probably be V for Victory or 5 for Victory. So, stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification button for the next video. And until the next time, take care.